There's a creek in upstate New York. Every kayaker who paddles it, every family who picnics on its banks, every map that shows it, they all call it the same name: Murderers Creek, not Murderers Creek. For 211 years, people have asked, why plural? The answer begins on an August evening in 1813, when a young woman walked home from a gathering. She never arrived. August 1813. The Hudson River flows from the Adirondacks to New York Harbor. 150 miles of commerce, power, and possibility. Along its banks, great families have built their fortunes for over a century. The Van Rensselaers, the Schuyler's, the Livingstons. These aren't just wealthy families. In 1813, they're as close to nobility as America has ever seen. Lords of manors, owners of hundreds of thousands of acres, the people who decide which towns will thrive and which will fade into history. And in August 1813, one of those towns is thriving. Athens, New York. Population maybe 500, sitting on the western bank of the Hudson, halfway between New York City and Albany. The Livingstons brought families up from Connecticut to settle here, gave them land, helped them build businesses, created something they could be proud of. It worked. By 1813, Athens has merchants, traders, skilled craftsmen. Ships stop here daily. Goods flow up and down the river. Money changes hands. Families prosper. It's small enough that everyone knows everyone. Large enough that opportunities exist. And safe. That's the important part. Safe. But August 1813 isn't a peaceful time. 14 months earlier, the United States declared war on Great Britain. President Madison's War. Some call it that with pride. Others say it with contempt. The War of 1812 is splitting the nation. New England Federalists oppose it. Western war hawks demand it. Along the Canadian border, battles rage. On the high seas, ships burn. And everywhere, men are deserting. Not a few men, thousands. The official desertion rate is 12.5%. 1 in 8 soldiers who join simply walks away. Some flee battle, some flee punishment, some joined just for the enlistment bonus and never intended to stay. In 1813, that bonus is $16. For many poor men, it's more money than they've seen in months. So they sign up, collect the money, and disappear. Then they do it again. And again. The army knows this happens. They can't stop it. So they try to make examples. At Greenbush Barracks, 15 miles southeast of Athens across the Hudson, desertion is epidemic. Men vanish almost nightly. The officers there have standing orders. Deserters are to be caught, court-martialed, and if necessary, shot. But catching them is hard, because once a man crosses the Hudson River, he disappears into villages where everyone looks the same, where soldiers move through constantly, where no one asks questions about a man in uniform walking north.